Well, it is a mystery drawing national attention. 10 scientists involved in nuclear and aerospace defense technology have disappeared or died in recent years. Of those 10, 4 are from New Mexico, including a missing former Kirtland Air Force Base commander. Now, a new push from lawmakers is urging the Trump administration to dig deeper for answers. Reporter John Rapolo joins us in studio to explain. John.
Well, Sasha, is it a coincidence or is this something deeper? What happened to the scientists who all had connections to U.S. nuclear secrets, nuclear research, or aerospace? Many now, including lawmakers, are calling their deaths or disappearances suspicious. 4 of those 10 scientists who have died or disappeared in the last few years are from New Mexico. All 10 of them had connections to U.S. nuclear secrets or rocket technology. The most recent disappearance here in Albuquerque. Retired Air Force Major William McCasland, last seen February the 27th. He went hiking in the Sandias and hasn't been seen since. 2 others from New Mexico were employees of Los Alamos National Laboratory. Anthony Chavez, missing since May 2025, and Melissa Casillas, missing since June of 2025. She was last seen walking along State Road 518 in Talpa, near Taos. Federal officials have not identified a connection between the missing scientists, but what they do have in common is access to U.S. scientific information. This week, the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform sent this letter to federal agencies, including Department of War Secretary Pete Hegseth and FBI Director Kash Patel. They wrote, "We request a briefing on any information regarding these deaths and disappearances." Lawmakers went on writing, "The deaths and disappearances may represent a grave threat to U.S. national security." One lawmaker on the committee, Representative Eric Burleson of Missouri, said he wouldn't be surprised if China, Russia, or Iran is behind taking out some of the nation's top scientists. The letters also mentioned McCasland's disappearance, and both Chavez and Casillas. President Trump spoke about the missing scientists last week.
Well, I hope it's random, but we're going to know in the next week and a half. I just left the meeting on that subject, so pretty serious stuff.
We also spoke to New Mexico Congresswoman Melanie Stansbury about the investigation.
My understanding is that this is being handled at the highest levels of security. So at this time, we don't have information that we can share directly about any potential connections between these individuals.
All right, lots to talk about. We reached out to Los Alamos National Lab about this investigation, but we never heard back. To be continued. In the studio, John Rapolo, KOAT, Action 7 News.
Well, John, thank you. The 4th New Mexican missing, Stephen Garcia, was the property custodian for Kansas City National, which manufactures nuclear weapons. He went missing in August of last year.